What's up? So before we get into this video, please like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. It definitely helps out the channel and it's definitely appreciated. So with that being said, let's get into this random mixed video. First thing I want to say is no. My eyes, it looks like I've been crying. I promise you, that has not been the case. Right now, my wife and I, we are in San Antonio, Texas. We just arrived today, and you know, it's hot here, right? Like hot. I mean, I'm used to, in South Carolina, where I currently live, it's starting to cool down a little bit. Not the case here. It's like 100 degrees still. It's ridiculous. Anyway, that being said, put sunscreen on because that's what a wife encourages, right? Puts sunscreens on, and I'm sweating all day, and yeah, gets in your eyes, and it's just like one of those deals. Anyway, uh, been traveling, so that's why there's been a lack of videos lately for me, and I'm not proud of that, and that's something that I take responsibility for, obviously, but I need to do better at that. I need to do better at that, and yeah, so I'm gonna do some things on my end to make sure that I don't have that happen again, and yeah, limit it as much as possible. So anyway, that being said, uh, like I said, right now I'm at a hotel, San Antonio, Texas, and yeah, great town, man, great town. We got here, and they have a river walk. And let me tell you something. If you have not been to San Antonio, Texas before, if you ever get the chance, put this river walk on the highest of your list of things to do. The Alamo was awesome as well, very educational. And I didn't realize how important in scale that the Alamo was to this country. And one thing I found out, just real quick, because I'm going to get to comics and things like that, but I found out that the United States had nothing to do with the Mexican Texas war, the Alamo, and all that, because at the time, Texas was actually part of Mexico. And yeah, there was a whole rebellion, revolution. Texas, after all of that, Texas became its own country, the Republic of Texas, and I think for like 9 years. And then, of course, I'm very briefly narrating this, but eventually Texas became part of the United States. So it was just interesting to me. The separation of Texas and Mexico had nothing to do with the United States. Anyway, history lesson out the. All right, cool. I love history. I love history. So anyway, that being said, the Riverwalk was awesome. Let me get back to that real quick. The Riverwalk was awesome. Um, Lots of shops, mostly a lot of restaurants. You could take like a boat tour around the canal, and yeah, really really awesome, man. Very beautiful, and I didn't realize San Antonio was so much. There was so much history here. I didn't. I mean, I knew there was because of the Alamo and all that, but I didn't realize how much. Way much. Visit San Antonio. Um, Tomorrow morning. I'm recording this on Wednesday, by the way. So tomorrow morning, Thursday morning, I'm flying home to Philadelphia because I'm going to watch my Eagles raise the banner against the Dallas Cowboys. So by the time you see this, you'll already know the outcome of that game. But right now, for me, it's tomorrow. So yeah, I can't wait for that, man. I don't know, I might not make a video of it, but I'm gonna get some footage, post it on my Instagram, and all that good stuff. So, yeah. Then Thursday in Philly. Friday morning, my wife and I were flying to Orlando. And then, we're coming back home on Monday. So, yeah. So, tomorrow, as of right now, Friday, the 5th, is our wedding anniversary, our 11th wedding anniversary. So, that's kind of how we're celebrating all of this. Yeah, just traveling around doing things. So let's finally talk about some comics, okay? Um, Obviously, like I said, as of the filming of this video, which is Wednesday, I was not able to get to my LCS. Heroes aren't hard to find. And because of that, I have not been able to pick up my books, obviously, and I have not read anything other than I did break down and read Batman issue number 1 digitally. Now I did I put Batman number 1 on my pull list. Got a bunch of. I'm not a variant guy, like talking about, but I did also get a bunch of variants for issue number 1 for my on my pull list, and one of them was a blind bag. I'm kind of anxious about the blind bag. I wanted to get more, but they're like $10 each, and I'm like, no, that's just too much. So I only got one, and it's waiting for me. So we'll see what I get. Anyway, I did read, like I said, Batman number 1 digitally, and man, I gotta say, Batman Matt Fraction, in my opinion, knocked this number 1 issue out of the park. And of course, the Jorge Jimenez artwork. I mean, it's just chef's kiss, man. As always, I mean, he's without a doubt the modern day Batman artist, like the guy for Batman. And yeah, I hope he sticks around doing Batman for a long time. But Matt Fraction, man, I loved the way he wrote this book. Like, he kept things simple. And I love what I think he seems to be doing with Killer Croc. I like this. I'm really curious to see where this is going to go. So I'm not trying to put any spoilers out there. I know when this is released, it's going to be Friday, but I don't know if I want to talk spoilers, because maybe not everyone has read it yet. But Killer Croc, it's an interesting thing that's happening with him in this issue. And like I said, really looking forward to see what's happening with him. And then I don't know if I want to mention the very end who shows up. I don't know if it is going to be a spoiler, so I'm not going to mention it. But somebody shows up at the end, part of the Bat family. I'll say that. Another interesting dynamic, I guess, that's going to play into this story with Matt Fraction writing it. Very vague, but I'm really excited after reading this. I'm really excited going forward with this. So yeah, Batman number 1, man, pretty cool. So there you have it, Super Bowl champions. Can't wait. I'm just hoping that the game turns out good by the time this video is released on Friday. Oh, I hope it's a good outcome. We'll know. Anyway, yeah. So there's my what's happening, what's my going ons and all of that stuff. Yeah. So let me know, man. Probably a dumb question, but did you pick up Batman number 1? What did you think of it? The story itself. Of course, the artwork is just already spoken for amongst greatness, honestly. But the story itself, through issue number 1, Matt Fraction, the 4th number 1 Batman issue ever, which is kind of crazy, and I wish they didn't renumber it, but whatever. What did you guys think of this issue? I think Matt Fraction is he's promising. This is a very promising. He's a good writer anyway. So Yeah, this is just promising. I'm excited. It kind of exceeded my expectations, in my opinion. There you have it. There you go. So, catch you guys in the next one. This ring light, man. What's going on? These gifts that my wife gives me.